Some of the best things in life are completely free. When you think about it, if you want to breathe in the fresh air, that's free, right? You can go out there and you can breathe and you don't have to pay for it. If you want to spend the time with your family members, with your friends, that's completely free. And these are some of the best times of your life, right? Making those memories with your loved ones. If you want to exercise, it's completely free. Now, of course, if you want to train certain sport, you may have to pay a membership. If you want to go to the gym, you have to pay for the entry. But the reality is that you don't have to pay anything to move your body, to get physical, to get on the ground and to do a bunch of push-ups or to go for a run. It's completely free. Reading books is free. Now you may say, well, but I have to buy them first. Not necessarily. There are a lot of free books out there and you can always go to the library. Now, I could keep going on and on and on, but the point is very simple. Most things in life are free. Some of the most amazing things are completely free, and we often tend to forget about it. We spend so much time focusing on making money so we can buy more, so we can live more, not realizing that actually some of the best things in life are already in front of us. We just have to reach for them. And this brings me to another point, and it's about the different currencies that we have in life. You see, a lot of people think that there's just one currency, money, right? Dollars, euros, yen. You want to make more and more money so you can get more out of life. But the reality is that there are other currencies out there that people don't consider. So one of the currencies is relationships. As I said before, it's completely free. You just have to make some effort, be a good person, connect with people. You can have tremendous relationships without paying for it. Same thing goes for health, right? That's another currency. If you work on your health right now and if you do it consistently, well, that's certainly a currency because it's going to make your life better. Another currency is the freedom of mobility, or any type of freedom, right? Having the freedom to do things, that's certainly a currency. So for example, you could look at a really rich banker and say, that person is way richer than me, but that's going to happen only if you take into account just the monetary value. But if you take into account all the other currencies, yeah, sure, that person may be richer than you in the dollar terms, but you may have way more time. You may be more healthy. You may have better, deeper relationships. So what I'm trying to say here is that rather than always pursuing more and more money for the sake of having more, right? Because of this illusion of, if I have more money, I'm going to have all those options and I'm going to be rich. It's important to realize that there are other currencies out there that we should always spend time pursuing. And the tricky thing is that, for example, if you pursue more and more money, even if it doesn't work for you right now, you can always make more. You could be broke most of your life and then at some point you make a good decision, you start a project, you make a good deal, bam, you can make a lot of money. But it doesn't work like this with, for example, relationships, with your knowledge, with health. You can't just wake up one day, being extremely unhealthy and decide, you know what, I'm going to change my life and I'm going to get super healthy. Let's say you're 55 right now. Can you get more healthy? Certainly you can. Can you dramatically change how your body operates? No, I mean, there is a certain limit. If you've been neglecting your health for all of your life, then you can't just suddenly wake up and say, hey, I'm going to change everything. It's too late. So when it comes to health, it's one of those currencies that you have to keep working on every single day. Every day you make a decision whether you will be healthy or not, whether you will exercise, eat healthy food or not. And you have to be consistent. The same thing goes with relationships. You can't just wake up one day, after being an asshole for your entire life and decide, you know what, I'm going to build incredible relationships. Now, well, definitely you can't do it and you can try, but it's not going to be that easy. You won't build those relationships overnight. So that's why I feel like a lot of people get trapped in this idea that if they have more money, more and more and more money, all of their problems will be fixed. But if you ever met some truly rich people, you know very well that not all of them are happy. Just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean that you don't have any problems. I personally know a lot of people have a ton of cash, but they have so many other issues. For example, imagine you have a lot of money, you have a bunch of businesses, but you are trying to build a family and you can't. And you are trying with your spouse and you've been trying for years and years and you just can't. Or you made a huge deal, you just made a ton of cash and then one of your loved ones gets some terminal disease. And yes, you can buy a yacht and you can buy a Ferrari, you can do all of those things, but You're not really thinking about those things because you're so preoccupied with your loved one having those health issues. And I could go on and on and on, right? There's so many examples. And it's pretty sad to see how many people defer their happiness. How many people just focus on making money, just making money, as if money will solve every single issue. Now, is it cool to have money? Yes, it's great. It's nice to have money. It definitely makes life easier, but it doesn't cure all of your problems. And that's why I always tell people that you have to look at life holistically, and rather than having that illusion that there's just one currency trying to make more dollars, more euros, more pounds, more yen, more whatever, you want to make sure that you make those other currencies. You want to make sure that you put equal, if not even more effort into, for example, improving your health, improving your relationships, working on yourself so you become a smarter individual, so you know more, so you become more self-aware, embracing your spirituality, embracing your emotions, learning about yourself, learning about the world. It's equally important. So anyway, it's one of those videos that I do hope will give you some good food for thought. I'm actually very curious to hear what you think, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.